off the street. Not you guys. ACLU is fine. Get off the street. Go home. Use an effect. Go home. Go home or you're getting arrested. You're under arrest. Curfew.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Today we have two videos for you guys. The first being brought to you by the YouTube channel, A Good Day to Die. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please show support and make sure you go and do so. The second video is going to be brought to you by Auditors Are Us. And if you have not subscribed to that channel, please go and do so. In the first video, as you guys saw in the opening clip, you see a guy just standing on the street with his arms folded, public sidewalk. It's at nighttime. Police officers, they're driving down in what I call battle gear. They look at one person and tells that person, I can't see because it's a cameraman, he's okay. But the other person with the robe, you go home. For whatever reason, they wanted him home. Now, I don't know the exact reason why they were targeting him and stating that it was past curfew. Grown adult man that can't be outside. I don't know why the curfew is in place. But what I want to focus on in this video is what happened afterwards. So let's take a look at this really quickly, and then I'll come back and share a little bit of my own experience and thoughts about what we're about to watch. Let's check this out.
Get off the street. Not you guys. ACLU is fine. Get off the street. Go home. Use an effect. Go home. Go home or you're getting arrested. You're under arrest. Curfew. You're under arrest.
What do I do?
Get down. Stay back.
I'm not a part of it.
You're under arrest. Stop resisting.
Resist.
Stop resisting.
You guys are putting your knee in me.
Go
Get
home.
your knee on
Stop
me.
resisting.
Get your knee
Give me
on
your
me.
arm.
No.
Give me your arm. Do it now. Go home, please. There's a curfew. This person's under arrest. Hey, guys. All right.
Yeah, I have a vest on.
Stay back a minute. You can record. Just stay back, all right?
It's a family
There's
dog.
nothing wrong with that.
I know
Stop
you're right.
resisting or you're going to get tased.
What the fuck? Get off me and you can handcuff me.
You are under arrest. Stop resisting.
I can't help it. You got so many guys on me, I can't move.
And that's the part I want to focus on. He clearly says, you have so many guys on me, I can't move. I can't help it. Now, just think about this. And this is actually, it was a lesson that I had to learn myself. And it was a mistake that I made. Now, the difference is this. So the guy laying on the ground, he has his arms pinned beneath him. So imagine your arms are under you, you're on top of your arms, and the police are on your back and they're on top of you, and they're punching and pinching and kicking you, whatever they're doing, and they're telling you to give them your hands. But you can't move. Nowhere does any officer ever think about the fact that, hey, this guy probably can't move. He's probably telling us the truth. Now, let me give you my experience. And this is why when I wrote my book, hopefully you guys read it. In the book, I state that I think every police officer should have to, it should be mandatory to work inside of the jail first. You don't have a gun, there's no taser, there's none of that stuff. You may have OC spray at the most, right? But you don't have any weapons. What you do have is a brain in your mouth, and you learn how to talk and de-escalate situations. We had a training when I was working inside of the jail, and all of the training deputies were dressed up like inmates, and we had to go inside of the cell and we had to de-escalate, and it was like chaotic. It was very chaotic. Everybody's screaming, they're throwing chairs. They made it as chaotic as they possibly could. So we were supposed to de-escalate, and they were not going for it. So with that being said, we grabbed me and my partner, and keep this in mind, we're not the smallest of guys. No, I'm not the biggest guy, but I'm not small. I'm like 6'4". At this current weight right now, I'm like 240. At that point, I was 230. So I'm 6'4", 230, which is not the biggest again, but it's not the smallest. But my partner was like 6'5", 250 or 260. He's a big guy. So two of us, we grab a female deputy and we take her to the ground. Of course, this is a training. We take her to the ground and we're telling her, give me your hands. Give me your hands. Stop resisting. Yeah, the same old rhetoric, right? So we're screaming this at her and she says, I can't. But we think what we were trained to think in the academy. Yes, you can. Give me your hands. And so we started simulating the knee strikes and the punches. Hey, give me your hand. The brainwashing that we had, the training. So we're simulating this. And at the end of the training, she comes to us, she pulls us to the side. Very, very nice lady. And she explains to us, she's like, you guys, here's what I always want you to remember. Her exact words were, look at me and look at you guys. And she's a small lady, all right? She's a small lady. She says, think about this. You're on my back and I can't move while you're on my back. You're telling me to give you my hands, but when I'm telling you I really can't give you my hands. But what did you proceed to do after that? You simulated knee strikes or pressure points or strikes to get me to give you my hands. So with that being said, when she explained that to me, that's something I took with me for the rest of my career. Don't get so caught up in the moment that you forget that you're really in reality. Like, don't go to this la world, this TV world where you're just super cop and you forget that, there's a way to do things. And I think most police officers go into this world where they just forget all, common sense. There's no logic. And I think I'm very thankful. I thank God that I was taught that lesson long before I went out on the streets to police. And it made me think, and it always stuck with me. It actually made me feel pretty bad afterwards, even though I knew it was just a training. I'm like, wow, that makes so much sense. What if I had gone out on the streets and done the same thing? So sorry for the long breakdown or long story, but the point is, this is what these officers are doing. They're beating some guy up who's telling them that I can't give you my hands. You have 6 guys on my back. I can't move. And know what? 9 times out of 9, probably 9 times out of 10, 99% chance that he really can't move, and they're still beating him up. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
Like, what do you want me to do? How can I? Down. How can I when you have 6 people on me? Lay down. Now you're gonna slam my face into the ground. Stop resisting. I'm not resisting. Yes, you are. I can't move. Stop resisting. Do not tense up. I am not moving. I got 6 guys on me. How can I move? Give me your arm. I can't. It's wedged. Move away from the wall. Move away from the wall. What the hell? I lived on the block. My family's out here. Do not put your arm underneath you. I'll get my face off the cement. I'm not tense. I got 7 guys on me. How can I be tense when I got 7 guys on me? Relax your arm. Like, I can't move and you guys just saying I'm resisting? That's bullshit. He's a military check on civilians. You fuckers ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're no better than the Nazis. Stop resisting, please. I'm not resisting. How can I resist with 6 guys on me? What? Yeah, of course I got a vest on. So do you.
You guys just move back just a little bit for me, please. Just like that doorway. I appreciate it.
Go home. We're not telling you again. Go home. It's within my constitution.
Please move back to the doorway. Please move back to the doorway. Don't trip on that thing.
Wisconsin isn't a notified state. Even when you guys are jumping one guy. Military for 5 fucking years. Come back to this shit. This is bullshit. No, simple curfew? How the fuck am I supposed to know this curfew, huh? Was I notified? Oh, when did you come? You came out of your car, started yelling, dropped through the car. You're irrational. You came out of the car and you took it off the street. I was on the sidewalk. I wasn't in the street.
I can't fully make out which police department this is. I tried to search the patch on the arm, but it was too blurry. It does look like it's a police department located in Maryland. It's very similar to a Maryland Police Department patch. But now I can't get in contact with the creator of the video that I'm sharing. but I wanted to still share it for educational purposes because I know a lot of police officers watch this channel just so they can hate on the channel. So if you're watching, please keep that in mind, that everyone you tell to stop resisting isn't necessarily resisting, okay? It's a lesson that can be learned by many. This next video, it's an older video, and I purposely selected an older video because I would like to take a look at what happened 20 years ago. Like how is this movement progressing? How are we getting better by auditing or covering audits or learning our rights? How are the police officers getting better? Let's take a look at this next clip. And this guy in the next clip, he literally has zero understanding of my rights, your rights, his rights, anyone's rights. This guy's a maniac, if you ask me. But let's take a look at this really quickly, and we'll talk more at the end.
I don't know what the police are doing here, but they are just sitting here, I guess trying to harass people smoking or something. Let's see.
We went for a walk.
I was after taxpayer dollars. Just let it sit there and run. Unlocked. Hey, look, I think I found the officer. Hey, good morning. How you doing, man? I'm just chilling.
Filming something?
Yeah.
What?
Your vehicle just sitting here running.
What? Get that out of my face.
Why?
Because I asked you to.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to go ahead and record for my safety.
What safety is this?
I don't know. You're coming towards me right now. I'm not feeling safe.
Because I'm asking you a question.
Right, and I'm just recording it.
Are you a veteran?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing here right now?
My business.
No, you don't have business without being my business. Do you have an appointment?
Sir, are you trying to violate my rights right now?
Sir, do you have an... Let me see your ID.
No, sir, I'm not going to ID myself.
Hey, 4010.
You just force ID out of people for no reason?
Be quiet.
I can't talk now?
Meet me over here to the smoking shelf.
I can't talk. Why are you acting like this towards me?
Over here by, I guess it's door 18.
Why are you acting like this towards me?
Give me a minute.
No, I'm serious. Why are you acting like this towards me?
Give me a minute.
Just don't want to
So
tell
you're
me?
saying you're not going to give me your ID. Put that on your camera. You're not going to give me your ID.
Have I done
right?
anything illegal?
You're not going to give me your ID?
Have I done anything illegal?
Okay.
Well, that's just a question. Have I done anything illegal enough for you to get my ID?
I'm through asking questions.
Hey, what's the difference between a Nazi demanding ID and an American cop demanding ID for no reason? What's the difference? Can you tell me? Can you seriously just think about the question enough and give me an answer? Give me one answer.
What's your name?
I'm not answering.
You're not going to tell me.
No. What's your name?
Lieutenant Howard.
There you go.
You're not going to give me your ID if you're not going to tell me who you are.
How about this? I'll let you
Give
call
me
me
a minute.
John. How about that?
Give me a minute.
Is that
Give me a
enough?
minute. No, give me a minute. Stay right there. Give me a minute.
Oh, I'm being detained now? Are you detaining me, officer? Are you detaining me?
Give me a minute.
If not, I'm going to walk away.
No, don't move.
So I'm being detained.
Don't move.
I need an
Don't
answer
move.
on that.
That's up to you.
No, okay, well,
That's up to
I'm
you.
going to go ahead and walk unless you tell me I'm detained.
No, you're not going to give me your ID.
So are you telling me I'm
You're not going
detained?
to give me your ID, right?
Are you telling me I'm
You're
detained,
not going
officer?
to give me your ID?
So even though we still see police officers behaving like the tough cop that we see on movies, violating rights, blowing up buildings, flipping over cars, and doing whatever they want to do, there are some cops that are learning, hey, I can't step on everyone. There are some cops that know that there may be a penalty to pay if I don't move correctly. And it's a very small percentage, I admit that. But I do admit the video that we just watched, there are less cops like that because of auditing, because of videos that cover audits, because everyday people are learning their rights and everyday people are fighting back. That is something, the video in which we just watched, that is something that we used to deal with on an everyday basis, and we still do, but it is getting smaller by the day. It's just a lot of work. Make sure you know your rights. Always record the police. With that being said, We the People University, signing off. Welcome to The GOAT Debate, the premier online sports debate show where engaging discussions and thrilling debates unfold as we determine who is the greatest of all time in every sport. I am your host, Abiyah Israel, joined by my two co-hosts, Coach Scott and Coach J.O. Tune into our YouTube and Facebook channels to catch our reactions and coverage of the biggest games and the latest news. Don't miss out on your chance to participate in the action. Join us every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the GOAT debate, where you, the viewer, can call in and share your thoughts on who deserves the title of the GOAT. Be sure to mark your calendars. Every Monday we upload 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and we go live every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to subscribe, call in, and participate. Come and be a part of the conversation.